I am very excited to present this new product. We call it 123 Connect for Outlook Connect. We consider it the ultimate Outlook toolbar for ACT. So what does this 123 Connect do? The purpose is to be able to perform ACT functions directly from Outlook through the toolbar. And that includes a quick merge or a CC to a groups of companies or groups in ACT, attaching email to ACT contacts, converting emails to ACT contacts, scanning email forms that you receive and then just very quickly create contacts from that email, all from Outlook. Also create activities from emails in Outlook. Create opportunities, ACT opportunities from an email. Attaching emails to existing opportunities. So if you're following up on opportunities, you can just attach an email to it. And all these great functions, which are of first cut at this, are you can do all this from the Outlook toolbar. Now let's have a demo. So let's just look at Outlook and see what we have. What we've done is added a tab to the Outlook interface. So you have Home, Send, Receive, Folder View, and when you install our product, you have 123 Connect for ACT. So let's just click on 123 Connect for ACT, and what you'll get is a series of options at the top. The first thing you do when you install this product is you set up the ACT database. And you do that by just clicking here, and then you browse to the ACT database. So what we've done here is you can see we've already set up the ACT database. You just browse to it, and we provide you with 10 fields that you can search in ACT for an actual email. So all these fields can be searched in ACT, and those are email fields or even other fields in ACT that you can search for. So once you set that up, now you're ready to go. It's quite easy. So if you want, for example, let's go here and attach this email to a contact. You just click here and it will attach it to contact. But if like on our example here, if this contact does not exist, it actually prompts you, says, oh, this contact does not exist. Would you like to add this contact to ACT database? And you can say, click on add, and now it will add the email to the contact, creates the ACT contact, and attaches the email to the contact. The beautiful thing about this, if you go again and you say, let's attach the email again to the contact, it will say, oh, this email has already been attached. So we do have a duplicate checking and see so you don't attach the same email to the same contact multiple times. Now, if you decide to attach an email to a contact any other contact, you just click on select the contact, just go last name, let's just go W, let's click on find, and now here you can just find here and then just go, and that will attach this email on the W4. So click on go here, and it will attach that email for the W4 contact. Pursuant to that, you can go to a group and say, okay, let's attach it to a group, and just click on that, and there's the groups, all the groups in ACT, and you can just click here and then attach the email. So we provide you multiple ways of attaching emails to contacts in ACT, which makes it much easier. One thing I did forget to say is when we say attach to the contact, what we do is we create a history item, where from this history item we take the subject line of the email, we add it to the regarding field, and then we attach the email to the contact, to the history item, and then we extract the details or the body of the text of the email into the details of the history item. So let's just quickly look at ACT and see what we did. So let's go to GoDaddy, the one that we just attached. Let's go, there it is. We created the contact and it has the email right there. So you can get in here and we can look at the history. So what's happened is on the history, you'll see that we extracted the body of the text of GoDaddy of the email that we received, and we put on the regarding. So you can double click on it, and it's got all the hyperlinks of the email. But if you don't like it that way, you can always open it. So you just click on that, and that will show you the email that was sent from from the site or from this email address. So now we know that we can create a contact from an email address. It takes the email address, it takes the first name, and it creates that email, takes the email, creates the contact, offers you the option to edit. But the nice part now, we have what we call is create contact from form. In this option, if you get a mail form or a form that is sent to you by email, you can always go and create the contact from that form. So what we provide is a set of labels that you can search for it, and it automatically scans the form for the data that you want to put in. At the moment, we support contact name, email address, company, street address, city, state, and zip. So just rescan, and if you like what you see here, you just click the add button, and then this contact gets added to your database, and the particular email that originated the contact gets added as a history item for that contact in ACT. So as if this is not enough to create contacts, we also now provide a create activity section where you can create an activity from an email. You can, if you say, oh, this reminds me of a contact that I need to do something with, you just click here on the create contact, just search, we like the W's here, just search whatever contact and just say, okay, I'm gonna meet with this person tomorrow. You just click on that, and or call, and we provided the options to call. We do add the email address that you were looking at the time. You can always edit it and do whatever you want. Say this is a test, and then this would actually create an activity for that particular content that you just selected. So while we're playing with our interface, we also thought, hey, I just want to be able to create activities while I'm reading emails. So we have an option now, you can just create an activity, click on that, select the name, and you just go to the name and just select any activity that you want, the start date, call, and that very quickly you create an activity in ACT without even having to open ACT or even to get into ACT or whatsoever. So you can just create very quickly an activity on the fly while you're actually reading emails without going back and forth between ACT and Outlook. So another thing we've seen is while you're looking at emails, the opportunities that come up that you want to create. So we have a couple of options. You can create an opportunity from email address. In our case here, we already have GoDaddy as part of our address book. So in ACT, so we click on create an opportunity, and it just tells what the name of the opportunity is. And this is a test. What the reason, what is the reason, and then just put how much you want to make out of it. We put millions and millions of dollars. And by clicking OK, it goes into the ACT database and creates an opportunity, and you're done. So now you've created an opportunity for yourself and for this particular email. You can also do an attach opportunity to an email to an existing opportunity. You can actually find GoDaddy here, and you can already see that there's an opportunity right there for GoDaddy, the one we just created. You can also attach it to some other opportunity, so you can say, oh, I want to go to one of these opportunities here. So by selecting the opportunity, you can just attach the email to the opportunity. So you can say, go here. It will attach this email to that opportunity. So now assume that you want to select or you want to create a new opportunity with a contact that is totally unrelated to the email that we're reading here. So we say, oh, we got Jonathan Jameson, and we want to create an opportunity with somebody else. So we can click here on select contact, and basically what it will do, you can just select which contact we want. So you can just select here, click on go, and that will create an opportunity for that contact. And that will be whatever you want the opportunity to be. And now you've created an opportunity. It's asked for millions and millions of dollars for your opportunity here. Okay, so we want millions and RRR for a reason. So now we've created an opportunity for that particular user. So, but the email is still attached to it. So we also provide a separate and better way to just, if you just feel just creating an opportunity, just click here and select the contact. So now you're creating opportunities that are non-email centric. So you can create any opportunity from anything that you're reading or that you remember without actually going back into ACT at all. So you just do this, create the opportunity, and off you go. So no, just to wrap up how the interface works for these items, there's you can have multiple items selected, and if you, for example, if you click on select contact, now all the items that are selected will attach to this particular contact. So for each item selected, we do the create opportunity or create contact from email address. So if you want to select multiple items and just create contact from email address, it will go through each item and create a contact from email address. And the same with contact forms, the same with activities, and the same as opportunities. You can also just click on a contact, and then now as you're reading it, it basically is showing you you have access to the toolbar as well, and as you read in the contact you can actually do the same thing, but now you're only doing a single contact or a single email. So now comes one of my favorite parts of this toolbar. For example, if you're reading an email here and you feel that you want to send this email to all your customers or for everybody that you know, and you're reading this email. In Outlook, you just click forward, and you can edit the email. Just add your own piece on the email, and just make sure that's all correct. And 123 Connect will give you a couple of options. You can actually CC to a particular group. So if you just click on CC here, and you say, oh, there's a test, let me CC to these people, it will actually fill it in on your email. So you can actually see, and the reason we do CCs is because in these instances you want the people to see that they've been included in the list. And the same thing with companies. So you can say a company, let's go in the W's here. You can find the companies. You can say, oh, these are the people on the company that we want to CC to, and said, okay. So click OK. So now those people that we selected will be CC'd, put on the CC line. So that's quite nice way of doing it. You can also, the same way where we do a quick merge. So you can set individual copies of each email. So on the to line you'll have instead of on the CC, you can do a quick merge to everybody. So click on quick merge, select the companies, and now by selecting these, you can then send a single email to each one of these individuals as if it's a one-to-one email. The same thing with groups. You can go with the same with groups, click test and select, and what it will do, it will generate and send emails to all these people. The final option we have on this particular toolbar is what we call the all points broadcast. So at contacts have more than one email address, and if you're failing to send emails to these people, you may want to use all email addresses that are in their contact. So you can send individual emails to all email addresses for that contact. And we do that for the group, and we do the same thing for the contact or company, which you actually can just search using the toolbar here, and then just select which contact you want to send the emails to. Well, thank you for staying with us. This is the ending of our presentation on the toolbar for Outlook that we've developed. Thank you.